Are Silverin Guard any good in patch 6.1.3? The story of Silverin Guard is the story of being seen, with much justification, as better spearmen. Since you have to go out of your way to get some, let's go over their strengths, shortcomings, and what they can do with those pointy sticks. And yes, they look amazing, even by this faction's standards. Recruit for 850 gold and 211 upkeep. On Ultra Scale, you get 120 entities with 8,160 health or 68 per entity, equal to the higher figure used by Lothern Seaguard. Armor is 75, a significant upgrade, with silver grade shields, of course, blocking 55% of small arms missile fire. Spell resistance, which applies only to cast spells and bounce spells and whatever is categorized that way, not magical attacks such as pink fire from pink horrors, is 30%, an almost dwarf level figure. Leadership 75 is very strong, without being literally top tier. Speed 33 and charge speed 40 are acceptable. Melee attack begins at 28 with an attack interval of 4.8, and I must remind, these are rank 0 figures. The attack interval tracks with Spearmen, no splash damage. Melee defense begins at 42, or 4 better than Spearmen. Weapon strength is 32, split base 24, and armor piercing 8, and that's against infantry because the bonus versus large of 20 is a huge help, meaning melee attack 48 and weapon strength 52 against cavalry, split along the damage ratio. Better Spearmen indeed. Charge bonus of 4 is no better, however. Mass 150 is expected. Hide in Forest, Charge Defense versus Large, and Charge Reflection apply, and of course Martial Prowess adds plus 2 melee attack and plus 12 melee defense until under 25% hit points, by which point you're running on fumes regardless. In the Redline skills, Silverin Guard benefit from Militia Master for plus 6 melee attack and melee defense, like regular Spearmen, Lothern Seaguard, and Archers, because I let that last one slip out of my mind for their video. I want to keep on my toes about this stuff. At rank 7 and up, Silverin Guard benefit from Immovable Force, with plus 5 more melee defense, plus 12% weapon strength, and plus 15% spell resistance. And now we see the full power take form because yes, that's 45% total, even Kairos is going to feel that. In the tech tree, Spear Wall adds plus 10% weapon strength, Trumpeters adds plus 5% speed, and Light Ithilmar Armor adds plus 10 armor. They were already strong, and this just adds little bits to it. So how do we use the Silverin Guard? Well, obviously from what we've just gone over, they have a much stronger offensive bite, and being able to rise to 85 armor is pretty good. Their offense is still primarily geared toward large targets, with a 33% fatter bonus than regular Spearmen. But the real gravy is from the Redline rank 7 boosts, therefore you want to pair this unit with XP gain boosts and get one up to that level. Other than that, I hate going back to this, but it really is a case of better Spearmen. You use it to do the same jobs, only better, and a hell of a lot more resistant to obliteration via Burning Head. Oh, it'll hurt, but it'll hurt less, and that buys you time to deal with the caster. So there's no question about the quality. Now, is that worth the cost? That depends. But the reality is that you have only 20 slots in a given army. If you're aiming to field 10 armies, then you probably can't justify this. If you're trying to field 3 good armies and 5 vanilla ones, then you can spare some Silverin Guard for specific purposes to win the battles you don't just want to fight, but need to win. Those are your strategic considerations, and they are fairly simple because this unit has one job, does it very competently, and does not quit easily. Take care, and have fun getting melee defense into the 70s. With the passive running, you absolutely can, right?